Hello. This stream goes out to all of the Hannahs in the crowd. Little doggy be trembling with excitement. Yeah, I think I'm officially set up. Give me a second. Yeah, if you're in Australia or whatever right now, hello. Welcome back. I'm just double checking my stuff. I forgot I need to always need to bump down the resolution to whatever I'm streaming at. Makes the compression far less egregious. Well, at least through the stream when when you do it on this end, and that way it's not re-encoding a full like 4K stream down to 1080p, it's just doing 1080p. Contrary to what it might look like from the screen, I haven't really done much. I have glass, I think nothing has happened, so I'm just gonna keep building. Had a pretty tiring day of work, but you know, things are gonna get better, they usually do. Still need to reduce my hours, which is something I have not gotten around to yet. I'm planning something special for Hannah, although I know she's probably gonna listen to this, so I can't talk about it. But also, to the Hannah who is listening, it's not that big of a deal. I promise, it's not that big of a deal. Also, sorry, I'm just blocking off my wallpaper so it uses less. God, I wish I had the inventory management mod. The one that lets you like scroll click or like, you know, drag click to move everything in. There we go. Let's split this up across 3. There we go, 26 each. That is plenty. And then I'm also gonna split these up amongst the 3. Boop. I mean, that should be way more than I actually need. I think I might make an iron shovel. Just so I feel like I'm not wasting so much of it, because I know in the past I've kind of fought to only use renewable stuff and stone stuff, but this time I'm going to use iron. There we go. Yeah. Hope Hannah's doing well. The competition part itself isn't for another few days as far as I'm aware. So nothing crazy there. I've had my egg fried rice, and I have a late day tomorrow. It's a late day because I start late, which means I get to sleep in. That's the good news. That's the one bit of good news. Okay, let's start gathering up this sand. Blah. I like that this pile's here. Also, I don't even need this sand. I wanted clay. I don't know why it took me 3 seconds for my brain to just forget. Are there clay beaches? I remember there were gravel beaches, but I think those got removed. Do I just have to go underwater for clay now? I think I might just have to go underwater for clay now. That's not the end of the world. Especially with the way items float up nowadays, I shouldn't be too tough. Are bricks what I want underwater though? I don't know, I was thinking about having something to sort of line the edges. I almost want to go like traditional Minecraft. I almost want to go traditional Minecraft and go for smooth stone. I don't know. I might go for brick on the inside and smooth stone around the edges, which does mean I need to go mining more. I'm not sure at what height is optimal anymore. Because it used to be the, used to be like Y16, Y12 to Y16, but nowadays, I don't know. I'll also sleep. That's the little sky indicator for me to sleep. Loving the water. What I should probably do, what I should probably do is make an iron pickaxe just to make this whole thing go faster. I'm definitely not one to speed run games like this though, so I'm not obsessed with getting the best tools immediately. Oh yeah, also, I don't know if I did this off camera or not, but I also expanded the roof of the mine a little bit, just so I wouldn't hit my head so much. If I want smooth stone, I should probably pick a level and start digging. I'm gonna go Y12, honestly. Oh, I don't have torches. Dang it, I didn't bring torches. Okay, time for the run all the way back up. Although, I do finally have wheat, because I AFK'd a little bit to let this, the furnaces finish. There's a chance I should have like full wheat. Boom, boom. That was not fully grown wheat. Whoops. Fully grown carrot. Awesome. I'll also, what I'll also do is just keep expanding this farm bit by bit as time goes on. As I get all this extra stuff. The carrots are nice. I'll plant one there. And then we'll go boom, boom, boom. 3 big booms. Whoa, shaky. Oh look, the little gravel overlay has depth. That's really silly. Okay, let's eat this. Carrot? Maybe both will fill me up completely. Oh, and I wanted torches. And I was gonna make bread. Does it make one singular bread, or does it make a whole bread? It makes one bread. Well, neat little bits of music there. I might make more pesto tonight. I'm going to be honest for real on God. Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2. Huh, I built this dead center. That's really funny. 4. I'll put that one there. 3, 4, 5. On the 6th one, I always like to place a torch, and then we go one deeper. There we go. I'm actually just gonna dig out this area. I think that'll be a nice way of getting enough cobblestone. I don't know if I'll ever use this for anything, but I'd much rather... I'm someone that doesn't like cobblestone generators. I make them and have used them, but I much prefer, like, physically having to take it from a place in the world. I know, you leave an impact. It seems much nicer for me personally, at least. There we go. Dig, dig, dig. Digging all the time. Hopefully I don't dig into, like, a cave or something. That'd be really awkward. Also, I'm assuming that just digging out this one little bit more, one block more to the right will be more than enough for, more than enough for the smelting. Although I have to double smelt it. I hate that about the modern ones. Why can't we still craft it? Uh-oh. Okay, that just means nearby cave. That doesn't necessarily mean, I'm in imminent danger. Yeah, we fine. That's so crazy how you can zoom like that and how the animations are all synchronized. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Since I, you know, don't have any use for it. Yeah. Yeah, these ones have a bit less... These streams have a bit less direction just because I'm kind of tired from work. But I just want to stream to give Hannah something to listen to when she's done. When she's done. Also, I think I fixed the popping issue. It was literally just a power management setting. And, you know, I'm new to this operandum. No, drowns sound different. So, where is that one? Oh. I don't know how I run out of air so quickly. That is one thing that bugs me. Also, I haven't figured out an actual entrance for this yet. Whoa. Whoa. Does this work underwater? It does. What are you, glow lichen? Yeah, this is a bad idea. I'm gonna leave. But there is iron down there, so I've got to remember that for later. I don't know. I might do like a little shack. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a small shack with a ladder in it, and then that ladder will go down into the little underwater section. There we go. Stop howling like you're being abused. Boop boop. Boop boop. All cobblestone now. There we go. And way too much glass, which is a good problem to have. I would much rather have too much glass than too little. Stop sounding like you're being abused. Here's one of those nightmare trees I don't necessarily want to chop down. There we go. You know what's interesting? This game must be CPU bottlenecked right now, which is really weird. I'm getting like the same frame rate whether I bump up my resolution or not. 43, 42. I'm so confused. I'll keep it at stream quality, but wherever you are. There we are. Ah, nice. More of you, more little guys to replant. In the old saves I used to play, I would intentionally deforest everything. And that would be like one of my big goals. Just overall. It would be to empty it as much as I possibly could. And it was kind of neat because you ended up with big empty landscapes, but on the other hand, you kind of lose a lot of personality from the world when you do that. I'm almost tempted to do it here, but because I'm probably not going to invest a ton of time into terraforming, I don't see the point. Also, the leaves connect. That's so weird. Huh. I'm still drinking from the Xbox mug, by the way. Love that thing. How do we want to make this little shed? Please don't burn down. Oh, it's 100% gonna burn down, isn't it? I don't know. I could make it out of stone. He trembling. That's what happens to you when you're rendered at half the resolution of the screen. Didn't you know? You tremble. You'll never catch me alive. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I already screwed up, but that's okay. Because it's easy to correct in a game like this. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. We have a little hut that we will use as an entrance. So, we also need a sign. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what to call this thing. I could call it something cringy. No, I'm just gonna give it a really simple name. I'm not gonna try to think of anything fancy or... There you go. It's the turlet. I love that since the day I heard that American guy say that. There we go. Ooh, can't wait for Vibrant Visuals Java Edition. Gonna be so great, gonna play with them all the time. Does the turret need a door? No, but I think it needs a gate. Yep. How do you make gates again? Is it the 4 sticks and then the one in the middle? Yeah, I remember that being burned into my head as a kid. I should put a little torch there. Although I don't think anything's gonna spawn there anyway. Just because it's right next to a lava pool. Sorry, I actually don't know how many ladders I need, so I'm going to turn all of these into ladders. It's going to be an entire 3 or something. Yeah, that's a bit more decent than I thought. So we want this to be like a... Do we want this to be 3 high or 4 high? I'm thinking 4 high. So... 57. So 56... 55, 54, 53, 52. I think we need to dig down to Y52. Again, I could be completely wrong. But I think we need to dig down to 52. That will bring it, yeah. That'll bring us in line with it. I just realized I can probably display my coordinates on screen, right? Show coordinates. Apply. There we go. Just like they do in Bedrock. Now I just need to guess, ugh, I hate this music. Now I just need to guess, how far to actually go. It could be worth putting the ladder on the side. Is that something that would look super weird? Or would that look hashtag normal? I think that might be good enough to be hashtag normal. Then we want to go out to like 199 and then dig up, or 200, anything like that. Okie dokie. Feels wrong though with the ladder on that side. I might put it on the back. Really doesn't feel like it should be this far away. Oh, I don't have a shovel equipped. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bup. Now that looks like I might have been spot on. I just forgot I need to I needed to block out all of the water. There we go. Oh, it knocks out my lights as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. I mean, I assume there's going to be a little bit more water around here. I just don't remember where. There's that one. Is that the last of it? That could very well be the last of it. I've also got to make sure to replace all the torches so zombies don't just spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bup. There we go. Apparently there's also a vertical version of the stream. I really wonder what that looks like. Can I preview that? Oh, I can. That's so funny. It perfectly fits the hotbar. You know what? You can actually have a semi-decent experience watching that. I almost feel like I should, do stained glass for the roof. But that's okay. Hello, fish. It's so kind of weird. Kind of ethereal being under here. If you were a fish, what kind would you be? I know what kind Hannah would be. And I'm not going to say it out loud, because I'm probably going to get in trouble if I say it again. How can I not reach this stuff? Having a sponge would make life so much easier. Also, dang it, I keep just breaking the... Wow. That's pretty. Sorry, I had to take the screenshot. I don't think the hole under the glass was that big though, so I should be fine. I should be positively party rocking at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rush to replace the, oh, the torches didn't break. Oh, I guess it's too far away. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder what this place looks like at night. I should probably figure out some kind of lighting. But I also don't know how much if the blocks need to be completely uncovered to stop monsters from spawning. Should be fine though. Might actually end up breaking my iron pick. I'm also going to turn up the game volume the tiniest bit, just because I feel like, you know, it's a quiet game. You don't need it that quiet. Well, time to make another. Time to make another iron pickaxe. Hope I don't regret this. Almost feel like I need to make the walls out of something a lot cooler to make the most of this, but that's okay. Also, sorry, I'm just digging these down before I forget, otherwise I'm never gonna get that switched over. There we go. I'm also definitely gonna walk into that one day. It's gonna be my nightmare, and I'm waiting for the fire to spread. I'm so paranoid about that fire spreading. Chop down the tree. There we go. Do I have any more iron? I do. I actually have plenty. I may as well make 2 shovels then. I'm gonna treat myself to venom. Still can't believe that was a real post. That was definitely done on purpose though. That's like the one thing to remember. They 100% did that on purpose. So I just noticed the torch is flickering with like the little flames they get cast off. That's cool. There we go. Whoa. Getting worse FPS than yesterday, and I'm kind of suspicious. Is my wallpaper, so because I have a dynamic one in the background, I am going to turn that off for now. Yeah, it was literally my wallpaper. It was literally my wallpaper. I'm immediately up to 70 FPS. That's kind of hilarious. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, wallpaper off make game way more playable. To be fair, it's because it was like doing a little simulation thing, but it said when it was hidden it wouldn't run, and that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to actually be running the whole time. There you go, the stream should look a lot nicer because that'll free up my CPU. And my CPU, funnily enough, is what does most of the encoding for my streams. I know GPUs are more efficient, but because I often play more graphically complex games, I don't choose to offload streaming to that. I put it onto the extra cores of the CPU that will like never be touched by games like that. I wonder what the inside of an aquarium would use. I can't even see the clouds, that's so funny. I also think that this building's being slightly reflected. Like the inside of the room is. Spill my water. I am so lucky that didn't go into the keyboard. I'm shocked though. I gave it like the lightest tap and half the mug went everywhere. I kid you not, like it just scooched over a tad. There we go. Wrap it up. I'm just playing with wet hands now. Wet hands mentioned. There we go. Getting a decent amount of clay from this as well. I'm wondering how I should... Of course, it's always one. There always just has to be one, doesn't there? I don't know what I was thinking now. Oh yeah, I'm thinking maybe I can split the walls or the rooms up using trapdoors instead of like traditional walls. So it makes everything feel a bit more spacious and you get to see in from above. I think that could be neat. Also, with hindsight, I should have just filled in those holes. Like when I was placing the glass down. I'm not sure what each area is going to be though. There we go. Also, what blocks even glow that I have access to? Oh, it looks so much taller because it's reflecting the inside a bit. I don't have any blocks to properly prove this with, but like you can see the gravel block that I placed being reflected there. Could be interesting to do mud. Haven't unlocked that, need a bottle of water. Let's look at all of my options so far. I'm not liking any of these actually. Ooh. That was a pretty good reminder. Also, I'm gonna skip this song. Too ominous. There we go. Just don't zombies spawn. Whoop. I know. Doggy. Oh, you got a stick for me. Thank you. Thank you, doggy. Whoa. You're silly. It's gonna be funny if I get like a farm set up and I have a whole farm of shimmering animals. Seuss, please come back. Just kidding, take care of your mental health. You know, I'm almost wondering if we even need it to be 4 blocks deep like I originally thought, because it feels pretty spacious. I'm gonna leave it at a 3 for now, maybe. But in the meantime, me gots to things. Wall material. I definitely want to incorporate logs of some kind, and I'm wondering if there's a new log-like thing. I really like the way cherry wood looks, personally. I think cherry wood, because it has the really dark bark and like pale oak. But on the other hand, I'm building underwater and my adult brain wants to tell me that I can't build with wood underwater because it'll rot. Here we are. You know, I just realized I probably picked like the worst base location for video compression imaginable. I'm worried that my streams are just gonna look like incomprehensible pixelation, thanks to like all the water ripples. Sorry, I thought there was a little spider on the wall. There we go. I wonder if those torches still cast light, or if they stop when they're in day. I assume they'd still cast light. I'd almost be tempted to give it like blue concrete walls and then make it a fake aquarium. I know. But that'd be kind of lame. I think I'm gonna go cherry wood and pale oak. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of an excuse to explore. Heck, maybe I'll even find a village or something along the way. What? I'll just dump all this in here for now, and then I'll get the... What is that? Diorite. Then I'll get all of the stone out for now and put it back into smelt, so I can start getting that smooth stone. I'm gonna go in this direction, because it has spruce. Water officially finished. Where do I even put it? I'll put the empty mug over there. By the way, you have no idea how hard it is for me to resist the temptation to simply use spruce. Because I love spruce logs. They are like my favorite. But I also know I can't because, well, I overuse it. I want to use some of the new stuff. Wow, that's a deep river. Hello, fish. Yeah, that'd scare me in real life. I'd go nowhere near that. Are the other fireflies literally just particles? If they are just particles, I'm kind of tempted to place them around my base. But I also need to figure out a glowing block. What is wrong with you? Why have you been sheared? Why have you been shorn or sheen? Oh. Okay, well pretend like that never happened. Wait, is that tree rooting itself? Oh, that's kind of cool. Didn't expect that. Chat, is this real as hell? Whoa, desert blinding. Oh, my eyes are adjusting to it. It's just like being to a desert in real life. Anyway, there is a dark oak forest. Is that Nautilus? Little guy. I don't know how to tame them. I think it's pufferfish. Anyway, if there's the thing here, maybe it won't be too hard to travel along the treetops and find a pale garden. Because there's a few things I kind of wouldn't mind from there. Again, though, I know the chances are low. Are there any other requirements for a pale garden, other than just dark oak forest? Or do they only spawn in hills, or... I don't know, there has to be some kind of funky rule to it that's gonna lead to me missing out entirely. But that's okay. That's alright. So I'm just checking. I'm checking my stuff. Definitely not the mega tiger, whatever it's called. I don't think I'm gonna have any luck, actually. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Well, at least it's fun to explore, and I might get some neat new food out of this. Sorry, to get slightly more foggy, it's really hard to tell. Wow. I guess I can keep going. Wish the ocean had more life to it. Definitely it feels unfinished. It feels more finished than when it was just gravel at the bottom. Like, this adds a lot, especially the different temperatures of biomes. But it's still nowhere near feeling finished enough. Whoa. Bright day today. I guess it makes sense. This is a dark forest. And I need to get up on the top of the trees as fast as I can. Only because it gives me such an insane vantage point. And that is a crazy looking cave. But I've got to ignore it. Got to get back on the treetops, baby. On the hunt for that paled oak. I think that's pale oak. I think we found it. I got a little bit worried that I wasn't gonna find it, but then I remembered that I'm literally playing on like, Jesus, that jump scared me. I don't know why skeletons scared me. I think I was built up for something scary and then just movement was enough. Anyway, then I remembered I'm playing on the latest version. I do hate that things just spawn here though. Like in the middle of the day. The creakings don't spawn though, right? That's a nighttime only thing? I assume that's nighttime only. I'm gonna chop down one of these trees and actually get a sapling. Although I'm almost tempted to be crazy and get acacia wood. I know I shouldn't, and that would be like maybe borderline psychopathic. But it could be cool. So why does this feel so grayscale? It's really funny. I don't know, I've never done a build with acacia, but then again, I'm not really big on the idea of having a grey and orange base. If there was a redwood, I would use it like a mahogany. Actually, there is a mahogany. They added, mangrove. Mangrove is like a deep reddish wood. What is blood yapping about? Anyway, give me saplings, please. Please give me saplings. Oh, I should have made another axe. Yeah, this thing is not going to drop its leaves for me. And I don't really have the axe durability for another... Oh, hello, black sheep. You're cool. You're rare-ish. Not as rare as a pink sheep, but you're special in my heart. And let's go up here and just mine it, because I probably mistimed this horrifically. I think this is the tree that I mined. And yeah, please don't make me have to run back in the dark. All I need are four saplings. You wouldn't think that'd be too hard. But this is Minecraft. Minecraft. So I'm keeping an eye out for any items that have dropped on the ground. I don't think we're gonna get any. The drop rate should not be this abysmally low. We're getting to sunset. No, sun, don't do that. Don't vanish. At the sun vanished, help. As long as we get some nice relaxing music queued up next. The saplings do drop, right? I'm not crazy and there is a pale oak sapling. What is that? Free power. Yeah, I see, I got one. That sounds like a creaking. That sounds like creakings have spawned. That's my bedtime indicator as it switches skyboxes. I'm gonna look that up. Do I actually need like 4 of these? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. It does require. Is there a creaking down there? Probably. What I might do is I might wait this out. I think I'm gonna wait out the night on the treetops where I can't be attacked. Is that a lava pool? Yeah, that's another lava pool. I think I might wait out the night on the treetops. I'm gonna turn the lights in the house on because the sun's setting in real life too. There we go. Everything's still soaking wet, by the way. There's a huge puddle on my desk. That's pretty awful. Maybe I can try my luck at getting more pale oak. Again, it's only 4 saplings. With the amount of leaves these guys have, you'd think I'd get more than 2. And then even if I get all 4, there's like no guarantee that the next tree there's no guarantee that the next tree I plant and then chop down will also have 4. So in reality, I need to get at least 5. Is there a Free King down there or not? Oh, there's a pale oak sapling. Oh, I feel like I'm being baited. That's a regular zombie. I think I'm in the clear. Yeah, I'm in the clear. Oh, hello, other zombie. Steven Zombie. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can make my way up into the trees again with what I have here. I think I can make this jump. There we go, there we go. Now I can get these extra saplings. Yeah, I was thinking of waiting out the night, but I forgot that just punching saplings works. There we go, 4 out of 5. I could call it here, but... How did you get there? How did you spawn there? Is this just attached to the ground and not safe? It's attached to the ground and not safe at all. That's really funny. I thought I was in the clear. I see that skeleton. Oh, they spawn on leaves now? I did not know that. Also, this is a crazy kind of hill trying to not take any fall damage on. There we go. I reckon safe here? No. Where's Zombozo? Where's Zombini? Let's get comfortable. Where's Zombini? Also, I'm wondering if I'm actually better off holding the torch or not. Because I feel like, okay, I feel like my eyes adjust really well to the dark. And that holding the torch, especially in the offhand, does not help. Yeah, that's 100% darkening it way too much. Well, I can't see through the woods. I definitely shouldn't, I should just hold it in my main hand. Oh, it's leaving little light trails. Do you see that? Wow. Wow. Wow, it's not quite keeping up. And these aren't, these are just regular dark oak. There should be a process to make dark oak pale, or the dark oak saplings pale. I like to imagine those are light trails in my eyes. Oh, I need to go this way. Weird, I did not realize I went this far. 600 blocks this way. Did not realize. There you go. Spooky ocean. Wondering what I should do later today. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's still nighttime. There's still enemies everywhere. That's okay. I can get to my home. It'll pop into render distance any moment now with all the wheat I could ever need. Ominous, ominous, so ominous. Am I paddling? I am. I'm swimming properly. That's funny. Oh, don't want to do that near a skeleton. There we go. I think my base was somewhere like minus 200. 200. I think that's where I was digging the hole. Thought that was the creeper cloud. Also, I've lost the ability to sprint because I did not plan well enough for this. Kind of crazy that this was the old swim speed though. But in the upgrade aquatic, were they just like, yeah, we kind of need to add sprinting to swimming, don't we? How many design meetings do you think it took for them to realize that sprinting was like, that they should just have swimming? Ow. Uh-oh. And ironically, the old zombies are balanced around no sprint, so this is probably a lot more fair to them than they've had in a very long time. That's okay though, I can still outrun them eventually, it's just a whole lot harder. It also looks like the sun might be setting, or the moon might be setting. It's kind of weird how it gets more yellow. Oh, I don't want to die. Oh. Oh no. Hello chickens of peace. Please protect me with your aura. Today's stream was not sponsored by Aura. Don't protect your privacy now. Walk, walk, walk. This looks like the birch forest I went through before. Yeah, it is. Oh, flip, yeah. I think that might be my lava. No, that's not going to be my lava pool, is it? No, that's the one adjacent to me. Hello, sunrise. I don't even get to appreciate you properly because there's so many trees around. Ah, there we are. To the place I belong. Hey, at least the nighttime mobs are not surviving in there. I assume that's fully grown. I assume that's fully grown wheat right there. Right? Oh, dumb tree I planted in my own way. No. Okay, I may be stupid. That's okay though. Maybe I have extra food in here? Oh, hello. What do you have for sale? You do water bottle? I can do water bottle. But you have nothing of value. Except those leads. Except those very tasty leads. I'm gonna leave you be though. And I'm gonna instead go fishing. Oh, what? They don't burn the Rue water. That's really strange. Okay, I'm gonna need to get onto that. But I'm also gonna die if I get onto that. So fish first, maybe. That's a squid. Das ist not a fish. It is a fish. Okay, is it a fish? I don't think squids are fish. I think they're their own category. Although a lot of people would just call them fish. But, come on. I also don't want to drown. Come on, I can get you. I can get you. I can get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna flipping get you. Oh, it's a small fish. Optical illusion. I thought it was another big one, so I was waiting to get much closer to it. Also need to cook this dumb thing. Or these dumb things, I guess. Did I forget one? Or was that... Oh, that was only 4 fish, I think. Oh, there's more, though. 1 fish. 2 fish. I eat... blue fish. Way too much focus is having to go into this. I'm not an FPS gamer. Like an FPS shooter, Twitch shooter game. Don't make me hit the turtle. Turtle didn't do nothing to deserve that. Do I have enough? I think I might have accidentally gone 1 too many. Or 2 too many. I only needed enough fish for, yeah, for a coal. There we go. Now I can swim quickly and smell back fast. Ah! That should be illegal. Should not be allowed to break that easily. You cannot blast fish, can you? Smooth stone. They're all doing smooth stone. I'll do that and then that. Oh yeah, forgot to remove the smooth stone. And that can turn into a slab. Okay. So I can't do too much with that. I should also actually get this planted as soon as I can. There we go. I thought one of the fish dropped bone meal, but I think I might be crazy. Might be going crazy. There we go. I can also finally start going around the edges. I think I'll just keep it plain smooth stone for now. For neural. Oh yeah, I also need to make my axe. I mean, hey, maybe I can use the bones from the skeletons that I kill to bone meal the pale oak tree. It shouldn't be too tough, I says as I dyed it immediately. Boom. Does this technically count as like completely dark to Minecraft? I think it might. Also, the way I was hit implies there's another skeleton over there, but I do not see it or hear it. Anyway, torch, torch, torch. I got enough for 3 bone meal. Let's see if that is going to grow me a tree. What? I'm 100% going to strip these logs at some point. 2, 3. Yeah, knew it. Low blood ain't doing nothing. Oh wait, no, I wanted that stone. You're just going to be a little bit slower than the rest. There we go. That's so dumb. Ah, my wrist is soaked as well. Don't want to get a sore from like having wet clothes on me the entire time. Getting my little wrist thing on since I pulled back my wet hoodie sleeve. I'll put you on my offhand. I always forget that's an option. What? And I'm also not going to do corners. Because that used to be something I was obsessed with, but I don't think it's that important. Yes, dog, yes. Scream like it's your last day on Earth. And hey, maybe this will give me enough sand to add like an extra window, I don't know. I'm always marginally... oh, it did drop bone meal. Huh, I guess I just didn't manage to pick it up. Unless the pale oak's already grown because I sped it up with bone meal, that might be enough. No. But that's okay. We love it anyway. Oop. I thought that was a cod in that lighting. There we go. I also hate how in order to dig like at a remotely fast... I know there's aqua affinity, but to dig at a remotely decent speed I have to be on the bottom, and then to get air I have to swim all the way up to the top. And there's that awkward period of sinking where I'm losing oxygen and can't actually dig efficiently, so I may as well not be digging. There we go. Oh. That was a close one. In the biz, we call that, a close one. There we go. I mean, don't even need aqua affinity so long as you have respiration at least. Then you don't need to come up every 5 seconds. So it's... I hate this one. There we go. People love this one. This is the creative mode song, isn't it? I also remember it being the Xbox 360 edition main menu music. So maybe I just associate it with that. Maybe it was never the creative mode music. Do. Oh, I'll have to double mine this whole bit here. That's okay. I mean, it's not too bad. It's just an ever so mild inconvenience having to dig 2 rows this slowly. And yes, I have to put it back to keep it as close to the original terrain as I can. Otherwise, it's not authentic. Why was there... I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question why there's grass under there. Maybe it does need a little bit of questioning. Maybe it do. Also, my shovel is 100% gonna break, right? Yeah. Oh, such is life. Such is pain. I'm gonna run out of iron so fast. Also, I want that. Shovel. Yep, stop. Sound like you're gonna die. Yeah, finish your sun setting. You're gonna go. When are you leaving? Nerd, you don't have anything important, do you? That I'm gonna suddenly regret when you leave? No, there's nothing there I'm gonna regret. There we go. Is that just how they introduced the concept of potions like being removed via milk? That's kind of funny if someone actually realized they could get rid of potions with milk thanks to that. Anyway, that is that done. Pale oak is also grown, so I can finally chop that down. Did not achieve my goal of getting the cherry log like I wanted, though. I wonder if Hannah's listening to this with headphones on in a shared hotel. Oh yeah, Pig Step. What are the odds? There's so many Minecraft tracks, and this played in the last stream as well. There we go. Just making sure to get everyone. Can't wait for it to drop like 1, maybe even none saplings. That would be even better. I love it when trees don't drop their saplings and I have to go off exploring again to get them. They should add like a guaranteed way of farming saplings. I don't know what that would look like or how that would be could possibly be implemented. But I would appreciate it. There we go. I'm also going to get rid of this random bit of dirt that's there for no reason. I just wonder how pale oak looks. I assume it'll be fine. I'd assume it'll be fine, little guy. Yeah, you too. You too. Oh, that's 2. I can't even reach any of the leaves to like break them, so I can get these. 4. Oh, we are in... Oh wait, no. We're not in the clear yet. This only gives us 1 tree. I'm gonna wait for that 5th one. There we go. With 5, at least we're a little bit safe, because it means if we only get 3 from the next, or 3 saplings from the next tree, we don't need to worry. We can subsidize it. I also think, yeah, I have the extra one in here, so we are gaming as Flip right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might actually ignore the rest since we basically have enough saplings for a whole entire other tree. Am I missing anything? I might take my bed with me and see if I can find a cherry biome. Yeah, let's go this way, even though I'm 99% sure that's just going back to spawn. Actually, why am I doing this? I can make a boat. I can make a boat. Make a boat, man. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. And we don't need a shovel, because that is a bedrock thing. No more sapling. That's okay. I'm still happy. There we go. This is gonna make my life so much easier. Boom. I'm gonna call this boat rock with how boat rock my oh well. Oh no. I was gonna say I think that's a cherry blossom, but that is not a cherry blossom. Not a cherry blossom. Now, why don't we go up and around? Because I came from there and then hopped up onto the island. Goodbye. It's also kind of funny playing with a normal Minecraft render distance because I'm so used to like non-stop having distant horizons and voxy and chunky and bobby and all these things that like give you borderline infinite render distance basically, and now I'm back to vanilla. It's like, huh, there's so much popping. I mean, there isn't on Bedrock. It runs so well that you just... So weird, the ray trace reflections only kick in like when you're close enough and they don't load in the leaves. Look at that. Do the leaves ever appear in ray trace reflections? No. No. Brother, may I have some eggs? No, brother. There we go. Oh, ice is so cool. Is that a cactus? No. Yeah, this is pretty much real life snow simulator, burning your retinas in because you didn't bring sunglasses. I agree. Cherry blossom. No, that's birch. Crazy generation though. Like, that would be flowing out and making a really cool river if it weren't completely frozen before it could. Can your eyes even, like, remotely adjust to it? I don't think they really can. I also don't know what to look out for with powdered snow, so there's a chance I could just fall through the ground and die without warning. Nothing down there. Okay. What? Well, as I was saying, at least my At least my base coordinates are easy to find, so I don't need to particularly worry. The only annoying bit is having to make my way all the way back. There we go. Oh, back into the ocean we go. It'd be cool if you kept the momentum, but I understand why you can't. Bob, 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 bob. I think when I have free time, I'm going to be happy. It might not even necessarily lead to an uptick in making videos again. I just think it'll be great for my mental and physical health. And that's like the important bit. I'd probably just revel in being able to actually recover from exhaustion for once in my life. And that really, isn't that really what it's all about? Yeah, sure, you get that job. A Lundle? I'll take your potato. I'll take your apples. Don't think I really need much else. Hello, whoos. I should definitely put down the, axe before I am. Huh. Is that too thin? Is it letting a little bit of light through? I think it is. I should definitely put down the axe before I just start stripping logs left, right, and center. I don't think there's going to be anything in any of these houses. Stop with the ominous music. There we go. I swear, if they continue with the ominous music like that, I'm going to switch to vintage story music. It's so weird how they like evaporate when they're too far away. You're still cool though. I like you. Cleric. I think these houses have a few chests, don't they? No, I must be thinking of a very similar looking one. Similar but different. Similar but different. What is that unnatural looking flipping shape in the ground? See, this looks like the exact kind of hill a cherry grove would generate on. Which is why I'm going to go up it. Because I think when I get to the top, I'm going to look in a direction and see cherry trees. I'm excited for the next update coming out as well. Getting the baby animals that stay babies. Plus the overhauled baby animals anyway. This just gave me flashbacks to playing on an old Minecraft server where someone had a hidden base in a mountain, and the way they indicated it was they had a flower like that near the door. And I just accidentally found their base, and I think I leaked it, but I can't. Ooh, I think I leaked it, but I actually unironically cannot remember right now. Well, that's the Nether portal. This is a lovely biome. It might I add. Lodestone. Are those still made with netherite? Oh. Silk touch. That could be useful. Unbreaking 3. That might also be useful. I mean, makes gold a little bit less useless. I do have an iron pickaxe. Awesome. There we go. I was like, I may as well take this. Also, I've gotta sleep here. Wada. Have I done today's Wordle? Yes, I have. Awesome. Got really worried I hadn't done today's Wordle for a second, which, as you know, would be blasphemy. Can never not do today's Wordle. Although I didn't do it for a little bit because I wasn't feeling too good. That's the place I came from. I didn't do it for a little bit because I wasn't feeling too good, and I accidentally lost the group the 200 plus day streak. Was it like 247 days or something? Still feel bad about that. I mean, again, it's not really my fault. It's more of like an addiction tactic to like force you. I don't even know what they get out of people playing the Wordle every day. But yeah, it's a tactic to keep you coming on back. There's no difference between playing whenever you feel like it and then playing for 200 days in a row. Like, that would have been neat bragging rights to have, but we'll get there in the end. Patience, patience, my child. No, none of this is, Oh, cool. I thought they'd added back fall damage to boats, and I got really worried. Oh, it's the new cows. I haven't seen any of the, new mob variants yet, like, in person. You look silly. I miss my little Xbox world with Gracie, though. That was gonna be cool, but we never met. We made a little new Xbox world. It was Bedrock, obviously, because it's on console, and we got, like, spawn camped by creepers and skeletons for half the time we played. And then we finally got set up. Like, we finally found a little spot, ironically, in a cherry grove, and then she had to move away. So we're never going to get to finish that. This is also a bad place to get stuck at night because of all the tree cover. Mobs are not going to be burning, and they are going to be spawning sooner. Doggy, little husky. Oh, that's silly. Oh, you're a silly little guy. Huh. That's kind of creepy. You know, maybe I should, in the future, now I know about the dog voices, I should probably be more careful with picking my dogs so I don't spend hours in the future thinking they're being killed in the background when I'm not looking. Also, I'm nearly out of food. The irony being that there's edible mushrooms everywhere, but in order for them to be edible in the game, you have to put them in a bowl with another different kind of mushroom. Just let me munch on them. Make them equivalent to, like, watermelon or something. Or kelp. I think kelp's more useless as a food item generally. Give it the benefit of being eaten quickly, but restoring, like, next to nothing. Ooh, spooky. I'm not falling for the caves or cliffs this time. There's no cherry. There's no cherry grove up there. Is that a no, I thought there was a village up there. Oh, well, there's the other type of mushroom I was talking about. Do you just put these in a dark space for them to spread, or am I thinking of, like, some dated mechanic that hasn't existed in years? Could swear you just put them down. Also, is that subsurface scattering? That is genuinely beautiful. There we go. 8. No, we're not doing that. I should make a custom playlist that just doesn't have all the obnoxiously creepy stuff. What I would love is if there's a thing I could feed this seed into, and it would show me, like, where a cherry blossom biome is. And it turns out, if I'd just gone, like, 50 meters to the left when walking this way, I just would have found it immediately. But instead, I'm going on this little rampage through the world. The world's a whole lot emptier without you, Hannah. I say, and knowing full well she despises vanilla Minecraft and would never play with me. She's a big modded Minecraft player, but I don't know. Modded's fun, but it's not the same as vanilla. Vanilla's very relaxing. You make a home, you make it yours, you explore a bit. It's all about the sandbox. Whereas the modded Minecraft is like factories. We have an ongoing modded world, but she didn't quite have enough RAM. She didn't quite have enough RAM for the mod pack. So I was like, oh, I'll just buy you RAM. And then the AI RAM thing happened like a week later, and the $150 RAM I was looking at getting her is now nearly $800. So there's no way I'm ever getting that, unless some rich person wants to pay me for pictures or videos of my feet. I'm open to suggestions. Hit me up about that. Hit me up about my feet. Anyway, for now, while I'm broke, let's just steal... Oh, pumpkin seeds. Let's just steal from the villagers. Such a weird house design. Why do they have the double doors? There's probably like an actual real life reason for why they have them. Oh, berries! Good reminder. They aren't the best, but they are fast growing and easy to farm. Yeah, there's got to be a real world reason for why they have like the double doors on everything. There we go. Cute little cauldron thing. I don't... Why is the lighting weird? I don't get it. Weird. Anyway, more bread. Sure, I'll use a bundle. I've never used a bundle before. This could... I'm using it the way it was intended. Does the block of gold count as 9 blocks or 1? I don't know. There we go. Boom. Boom. Get bundled, idiots. That's actually kind of cool. And then you scroll through and you just right click. Okay, that is actually really cool. But in the oh, hello, ugly chicken alert. Cool stone cutter, cool little house. Not what I want. Not what I want. Are there any other houses, or is it just... I think it's just a straight line. That's kind of funny. What shaders did Steve Minecraft use in the Minecraft movie? And what mods did he have? I know there's a YouTube video about it, but they're I know, I find videos like that kind of annoying. Also, they have a little bit of subsurface scattering too. That's really funny. I would appreciate a paste bin with a list of all the mods the Minecraft movie used. Definitely a lot of chisel and bits and the chisel mod. What is that one called that breaks down the blocks? Because I always thought the one where you could build with tiny blocks was called chisel and bits, but every time I get chisel related mods, they're all just adding new textures to existing blocks with a chisel item. My modded brainwashed R thought that was a siren island. But it were not. Oh, goodbye land. Unload. Unload. My face is so pale now with the sun. It's funny because when I made the skin, I like tried to make the skin tone look light, so it looked like there was light being cast. But now there's actual like light being simulated. There's no reason for that, and it just makes me look too bright. There we go. It's 100% getting to bed at Betty Bye's time though. Yeah, I mean, maybe not now, but we're guessing there. Oink oink. Ugly pig. Ugly pig. All this for a cherry blossom. See, if I'd gone with my favorite wood generally, and I just got spruce, I would be swimming in it and happy as flip. But alas, twas not to be. Ah. Oh, it's just a water cave. I thought that was fog from it being like such a deep rolling cave. But it wanna. A little bit of sunlight fading. Oh, this is gonna have snowier snow everywhere, isn't it? I'm so gonna regret coming up here. Sorry, I just saw a huge mountain compared to like the rest of this, and it's like, yeah, I gotta climb that. There we go. Making sure I don't get cursed by mobs at night. Maybe, oh, was gonna say, maybe it looks a bit different. Yeah, it looks a little bit rougher. Okay, good to know. So this is safe. And also wearing leather boots would negate it anyway, but I don't have, leather boots. There we go. I'm making like 0 progress. I hope someone's ooh, pretty. I hope someone's watching this at night and just got flashbanged with the power of 1,000 suns from this snow. Although in saying that, the only person who really rewatches VODs is Hannah. So Hannah, I hope you were watching and weren't only listening. Hey silly guy, hello. Why you fall? That I could maybe turn up my render distance like an absolute ton, standing on top of the mountain, and then use that to see if I can locate a cherry blossom biome. Because I'm having no luck just walking around at random. And I somehow don't particularly think and then we can do a good job here. Boom. Time to lag out my game. Huh. I'm not feeling particularly lagged out, but huh. I guess I could have been... Oh, that's cool. When I zoom in, it like renders it at a higher quality. Not perfectly, though. Anyway. Okay, so it turns out render distance did not have that much of an impact on my performance. And there's also no cherry blossoms. So I am going to reduce this down to like 16 chunks. And then start heading back-ish. Heading back, but going this way. I've got to use the boat trick. I want to use the boat trick. Gotta use the boat trick. Shut up. I've got to actually find a spot where it works, like here maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's not even the boat trick, it's just avoiding a little bit of fall damage. I wish boats were immune to the powdered snow. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 There's so much snow being thrown up by this. Yeah. I did a silly. Okay, let's get up here and break the boat. There we go. And I guess we can just dig our way out. Boom. Yeah, how's that feel, Minecraft? You just got bested by my fist. I'll also get rid of that. I mean, I'm not surprised people die in this in the game, or die to this in the game. What was that? Is that a doggy? I don't know. It's a nightmare, and I know I could only see through because of the shiders. Yeah, sometimes when things aren't working or working out or going your way, the best thing you can do is just sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. 'Tis what I'm doing here. Instead of fuming. Is that polar bears? Nice. Although they're gonna want to attack me a little bit, I think, if they have babies. Goodbye, little fish. It's funny how easy it is to tell what the difference between the ice and the water when you're in biomes like this because it's such a clear blue. The last time I saw water this blue, I was on a holiday, and there ain't no way I'm going back there, unfortunately. Wish I could. I wanted to go with Hannah, actually, but things change and you get unlucky. I'm also going to use this stuff to make, like, copper tools, I think, because while I like using iron, copper really is just more renewable. And hey, it helped me find one iron, a whole entire one iron. Das ist insane. Blah 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 blah. Oh, hello, copper. I may as well get a little bit more while I'm here. My general rule of thumb is that I would only use an iron pickaxe on I'd only use an iron pickaxe on a mining session if I found at least 3 iron ore first. So even though I wouldn't make a new pickaxe every time, it ensured that I would have enough iron for like everything I'd want to make and a pickaxe by the time broke. CD's nuts. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. You know, I kind of thought this was going to be a little base building stream, but I guess this shows how long it takes to find the right materials in Minecraft. This kind of why it scares me though. I haven't watched it in years now, but like Hermitcraft, when they do their mega bases and they immediately get netherite and they do like these giant things, if it takes me this much time to do my tiny little house under the water, they've got, I know it's a full-time job, but it's kind of crazy to think about, at least for me. Oh, thought that was a brown bear, but it's a sheep. So I wish everything could just be ice. Whoa. Okay, that was a big drift combo. I know I broke it at the end, but that was nice. Someone clip that. Chat, clip that. 0 viewers of mine, clip that. Woo. I feel like I need a gimmick. I need to just lie and say I've never played Minecraft before in my life. And then people will be like, oh my god, I'm gonna help you. Actually, no. I was very open that I'd played Subnautica since the first early access, and I still had people joining, trying to explain how things works and bits of the story. No, like, do they know when the sunbeam came to rescue me? And it's like, yes, I do know. Shut up. No offense, like, I appreciate the excitement and the support, but it feels a little bit condescending to be talked down to the whole time, and I feel bad for those YouTubers. If it's your first time, 100% you can allow that stuff, but it's so easy as well for things to just be spoiled for you. I can't think of any, outside of Hannah spoiling games for me, and spoiling TV shows and movies for me, I can't think of many examples. She spoiled a part so deep into King of the Hill that we haven't actually hit the bit she spoiled yet. Like, that's how far ahead she spoiled, and it's like the ending of a character's arc. And it's like, I enjoy this show, but now I'm just watching knowing what's going to happen at the end, and it pulls me out of it a little bit, because they keep doing base and switches with that character where they're like, oh, will he, won't he? Is he going to turn out like that? Oh, what's going to happen? And then it takes me out of it, so I'm like, well, obviously it's not going to be that, because I know what happens at the end, and it's not this. Unless she lied, but there's like I don't think she lied, considering that everything in the show seems to be pointing to what she said. There's like little hints of it coming up. Oh, hello. Let's go to that village. Let's go to the Villagi. Let's go to the Villago. And there's another one up there. Oh, kind of tough. I'm going to ignore that one and go here just because of the higher likelihood of running into a cherry grove. I wanted to call it cherry mangrove, but I know I'm only thinking about that because mangrove trees. I'm also violently aware of how far out I've gone compared to how far I should have gone. It's also crazy how little, this is like fully ray traced, but there's so little denoising on it and it is so responsive. I remember when ray traced Minecraft first came out and it, you know, didn't have like the denoiser on. Horrific mess. I mean, I know this is going to be partly denoised, like it's impossible for ray tracing to look this good without a degree of denoising. But there's also so much noise that it has to be really lightweight, and that's so impressive, because like in the past it 100% would have tanked my PC. Is that a little prayer mat? Pray, pray, pray. Yeah, 100% would have tanked my PC to try and render anything remotely like this. Let alone in real time. Like, there's no fading out when I break stuff, it just is responsive. No, don't. No, don't fill out. No, it's a little heart. The heart is gone. Ah, that's okay. Sorry, I also have, do I have particles turned down? I know I have, like, a... Particles decreased. There we go. See? Never mind, I guess that didn't help much. Let me steal your shiz, man. Let me steal your shiz, man. Oh, that's... no, I was gonna say that's kind of cool. It can differentiate between, like, outside and inside, but it kind of can't. It just transitions the whole top of the block, depending on where you look. But I will admit, pretty clever technique. You would never notice unless you were looking really closely. Also, look at what ray traced... sorry, I know I'm stuck on ray tracing, but look at what ray traced reflections really do for us. Like, in old versions of shaders, if you look down, all of this would vanish, and it would just be like a vaguely reflective ground. But now, thanks to ray tracing covering everything off screen, it will always look this good. No. Perchance? Oh, there we go. That looks suspicious. What is that? Oh, it's just a log. I'll take the emeralds, but I don't think I'll be able to trade them for anything with anyone. Ugh. I don't leaf litter. Oh wait, that's not... That was my bed. I wanted to throw away the leaf litter, not my bed. It's because of the, it's because sometimes I have to double scroll. I mentioned that in the last stream. But sometimes I have to double scroll in order to, switch slots. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. 2. You can tell because I'm scrolling at a consistent rate right now. Yeah, and it just gets coarse every now and again. Can also see it struggling a bit because the leaves aren't rendered in ray tracing, so the screen space reflections handle leaves. But it's not doing it particularly well because, you know, the limitation of screen space is that it has to be within the space of your screen. Now let's see what this person's yapping about. Boat. Is this a thunderstorm? No. Okay. Just wanted to know if I could potentially skip it. You know what? Maybe it is going tonight as well. No, that can't be right. I slept through that. Hey, at least I'm slowly but surely heading back to my spawn place. I'm just doing a big loop. The biggest loop. I do the biggest loop. The biggest loop. Bap. Badoo-dap. Hello, little poly bear. What do you want? Oh wait, are they angry now? Oh, that's so weird. Huh. I don't remember them being that aggressive. But that's okay. Also, this is such weird generation. Why did that happen? I've never seen a beach like that before. Is everything going to continue to be reflective even though it should be just snowing? I think it is. Also, I'm pretty sure do I have like, is there a fog thing installed with this? No. Okay. There's a little bug enjoying the cool air by the window. It's really funny watching it chill out and relax. Anyway. More cacaos. I unironically may have to give up on the whole cherry grove thing for now. I'm gonna break this. This sounds like the Superman theme. Vaguely. Very vaguely. Emphasis on vaguely. Then there are no iron golem to free here? I don't think so. No. No iron the golem to release to help me out. That would have been nice. Be happy. You're normal. You're evil. You're creeper. Oh man. Here's the door. There we go. Are there many guys? I thought there were... Oh, that's my dehumidifier filled. Sorry, I thought there were meant to be tons of these guys, but it looks like there might only be 2. And I only say 2 because I hear another one. Not because I know there's another one. Also, I forgot this is like the whole point of bundles. This is like why you have them. It's for all this nonsense. Sorry. Oh, I placed a... Oh, I lost a torch. That's okay. It will... We'll just keep going. We're gonna make it home eventually anyway, whether it be the long way round or the short way round. And also sometimes between streams in games like this, I will just like do a little bit of walking or the mundane stuff. Maybe I'll find a cherry grove thing, just to save time in the following one. But again, that's my whole point about like Minecraft content creation. I survived 100 days in Minecraft. They must be cutting out so much voice. Although I guess not, it is 100 days. Maybe they use like seed or biome finders on like seed registry things. That makes the most sense to me. Itch, itch, itch. What'd you call me? What'd you call me? I also need to keep working on the videos I have in progress, because I have a bunch that I haven't touched since I started working fully again. Because I got the medical time off, and that was like huge for me. Now, well, first off, I had a huge burst of motivation when I was sick, because that gave me enough time off to actually mentally recover. And then I got like medical leave, and then that gave me even more time to like get into it again. But since going back to work, I've just been exhausted and drained beyond the point of being able to potentially motivate myself to do anything. You could argue, but you're playing Minecraft, you're playing Minecraft. It's like, yeah. Opening a game and walking around to relax, it's not mentally recharging, just to relax, is not the same as editing and getting all the footage and spending so long syncing it down, cutting it, doing the scripts and recording. It seems simple. It sounds really simple. It's like write script, record script, get footage, cut down, release. But for some reason it takes so long. Plus, if you don't want it to just be background gameplay footage plus talking, so much extra work has to go into it. I'm so annoyed about the lack of cherry growth. The birch trees are also a little bit of a jump scare because they're kind of like autumnal, but then in some biomes they're pink, and in the corner of my eye, I think. Perchance? I want to make a, I'm saying this because I'm so far into the stream that I don't think anyone would listen that isn't like Hannah or anything. But I kind of want to make a video on my perspective of transitioning. But I feel like that's going to pull such a bad audience and cause so much controversy and hate. Like, even ignoring some of my own personal feelings, I want to have a channel where I get to just talk about games and do stuff for fun. I can't believe my last upload was like a low quality animation I did in one evening. But like, I don't know. I'm so scared it would completely draw in the wrong audience. They would just join and be like, oh, you'll never be a real woman. And it's like, yeah, that's partly what the stuff I want to talk about. It's that mental struggle. I've done all the medical stuff, what now? Because, you know, the hardest part isn't taking the pill, it's taking those first public steps. And I feel like that's something that not many people ever talk about, which is why I'd be interested in, you know, discussing it. But that isn't what this channel is for. And then I could make a new channel, but then why would I put so much effort and bits of my personal life into doing videos on a channel that isn't even my main one? Well, I get one successful video and then it's isolated to that channel. No one ever finds out that I like to play games, that I like streaming. I mean, there's not much in the way of content. Some people are crazy. They have a good idea, they execute it well, and it's relatively simple, and you're like, dang, I could do that better. But then you never do. And I wonder where the line stands on that, because a lot of people complain about copying, but then so many people are like, oh, here's an idea I could have easily done better myself. And it's like, why don't you do it then? Huh, buddy? Why don't you do it then? And it's like, well, I could. I mean, would people then flock to me instead? I mean, is that just outright copying? I don't know. Because if you're improving on it and you're taking inspiration and you're honest, you're not just like, oh yeah, I came up with this completely original concept and try to take credit for it. Like, I was trying in some videos I edited but never released and then deleted the project files off. I tried going in a different direction, and what I found is just that I kept coming out with things that I couldn't help but draw comparisons to with like other YouTubers I'd watched in the past. And that kind of hurts. Because you want to be original and you want your own style, but then you probably realize that for every person you watch with that style that you can think of, there's like 500 other people out there. Subnautica 2 is 100% going to be a nice, easy thing for me. Like, I'm going to jump on that as soon as it comes out. I love it, it's easy. When they do like a change log, all you do is cover the changes and play the game, and I enjoy that. Those will be easy, but I want those to be filler videos. I don't want this to be the Subnautica 2 channel. I want this to be my channel. People liked it when I did the unscripted rambling, but then I did like a 50-minute video on my dog and it got like nothing. It's like when I did the monster videos. Like, some of them did decently well, but then I did a full, like, stylized, special, half-hour-long video or whatever it was. No views, no interest. So the effort really does not scale with the reward. I'll figure something out. I just need to figure out what I want this channel to be. And that's the hardest part. Like, what could I see myself doing? When I was younger, I wanted to do nothing but Minecraft Let's Plays. I played on a survival server, I did little Let's Plays, I did one-command showcases, and I could go back to that. My Minecraft mod review, despite being simple, was very successful. Like, I could easily fall back into that, but then I don't feel like I'm contributing anything meaningful, per se. And I want meaning. When I make something, I don't want someone to say, oh yeah, you just cover things that other people make and make money off that. No, I want to be able to say, hey, I contributed my own thoughts here. Like, game reviews are a good example of something I like, personally. Discussing my favorite things about media. I want to do film reviews, but I've never... I don't know. I've just never sat down. I guess I just need to sit down and do it, and that's my problem. Working full-time, just feeling exhausted all the time. I just never have the energy or motivation to just sit down and do it. Every time it feels like I finally get the motivation to, and then it's work tomorrow. And then I have to wake up early. And then there's another day. And then I finish late. And it's like there's always an excuse, but there shouldn't be. I don't know. And I'm also scared of, like, if I get one video that does well in a specific topic, of just sort of tanking my channel if I do anything else and feeling like I'm forced into it. The channel I mentioned before that I've been enjoying, well, that Hannah loves as well, because we put them on at night, is Logan from Earth. And they're like Gary's mod map reviews with like a little bit of theory crafting and basically just map reviews. And I know he seems a little bit off about that. Like, I know he enjoys doing the map reviews, but you can kind of tell that he missed doing the other stuff. He did a really cool Skyrim housing video, and no one liked it. It just tanked. And I know that's early days, and he might have more success now, but it's kind of scared him off forever. And I guess when your livelihood relies on, you know, people interacting, why would you? Why would you experiment? Sorry. I was blowing my nose, blowing by Dode because, a little bit blocked. Oh. Yeah, that's what could happen to me if I hadn't paid attention. I don't know. I've just got to sit down and do it, that's all. I've got to pick something that's easy to do. I thought I had that with the videos I was working on now, but I don't know what's happening with them. Sorry for the ramble. I did a whole video on burnout, and then I was like, I'm going to stop releasing a video every week. And it's like, part of me wonders how I released a video every week, but then I'm also painfully aware that I just, like, defaulted to doing Monster Energy reviews. And while I want to upload more of those and keep doing those, they should definitely just be filler to see more of me in between the main videos, where you're just like, oh yeah, there's a little monster video over there, you little cheeky little monster. But hey, I've moved over, as I said, a lot. I'm on a new operating system now. So long as I can get Resolve set up with my old library working, I can probably pick up from where I left off and finish this stuff. I mean, heck, this has almost motivated me tonight to go back to working on them. And the biggest problem I have is, you know how I said the motivation I had was when I was sick? I recorded the whole thing when I was sick. So I'm gonna sound sick in my old videos, recover completely, and then upload more videos sounding sick. I'm gonna sound like the most chronically ill person imaginable, even though it was literally just a cold. And it was a one-off thing. It did last a few weeks, but it was one-off. I don't get sick all the time. Okay, you know what? The snow seemed cool. I'm glad people voted for the biome overhaul, but it really doesn't do anything. I wish you just, like, sunk into your feet and it slowed you down rather than having the potential to sink through. Because I've seen people fall into caves, and I still to this day don't know if that's an edit, and I don't think I want to find out. Let's check you. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of, all sorts of spam. Yippee, yipe. I also need to remember to update... Please don't be a cave. I need to remember to update all my mailing addresses when I move as well. Like my personal ones, not the formal business ones. Just because, I have books on the way, and I'm scared they're going to arrive after my tenancy has expired here. And I also have a subscription to The Onion, like The Onion newspaper that should get delivered like once a month, I think. And I don't want that going to someone else I don't even know. I paid for that thing. I want to enjoy it. It's really fun. Honestly, the biggest complaint I could possibly make about The Onion is that they're very US-centric. But then again, it is a US publication. Da-da-da. I mean, I guess they could branch out and have, like, The Onion International or whatever, but it's kind of hard to parody stuff you don't know. Also, man, this is annoying. This is, like, actually infuriating. I mean, you know, I don't tend to sound infuriated unless I'm playing it up as a joke, but, like, this is awful. Who played this and thought, yeah, this is the move right here. This is what the gamers are going to enjoy. Falling through the ground every 5 seconds and needing to dig their way out in order to not freeze to death for a inconsequential biome update. It's barely even a biome update. They just slapped in a new snow variant and called it a day. And no, I'm sorry for being overly harsh. I'm just annoyed. Also, my sinuses have been acting up like crazy lately. There we go. To think I'm only going here because only got here because I wanted a cherry sapling. All I need is one as well, by the way. I don't even need like a ton of stuff. All I need is one tree and it's good to go. There we go. There we go. Avoid the lava. Mildly ominous looking area. Oh, that means it is nighttime. I should have slept here. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to edit. I'm not gonna lie. I've put myself in the mood. What time is it? Do I need to sleep? I could probably end the stream soon and just find my way home off camera or maybe in the next stream. I need to be in the right mood to play stuff like The Outer Worlds and Doom and whatnot, and I'm not in that mood while Hannah's in another country. So that's going down, that number's going down. Okay, so I need to go this way, basically diagonally. As I said, I'm like this close to getting on a seed viewer, just so I can see how close I was to a cherry biome the whole time. Anyway, what? It's funny how borderline unrealistic the stone being lit like this is, because it's so flat, but then you get up close and it's like, huh. It's actually really good. That looks like real stone from places I've been before. At least in terms of lighting. I'm not saying I've been to places with mountains made of cubes. If I had, I would have posted it somewhere and bragged about it, but as far as I'm aware, a ticket to Cuba would be way too much. Oh, I thought that was iron for a brief second. I'm trying so hard not to sneeze. I'm being entirely honest. There we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I can't stop singing this bloody tune. I gotta stop doing stuff like that. I gotta stop quoting stuff like that. Black. Boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to see if I can get like a nice round 2 hours. If, you know, if I'm not back by the time I hit 2 hours, I'm gonna end the stream and whatnot. To you too. I've also got to go to you. I can't believe I've not had a single hitch since switching operating systems. Like before, the streams were dropping out. I was getting frame drops, everything. As far as I'm aware, I'm on about the same quality level as I was before. But this time, just no frame drops, no network dropouts, no nothing. There we go. I'm also partly wondering if maybe the Outer Worlds is just a bit much for my CPU while streaming and that caused the popping, so it might be game specific. But I guess we'll have to find out later. Black as sheep. Oh, I forgot. They're not rare. They didn't overhaul sheep. They just made different colors spawn in different biomes. They were so lazy. I got really excited for like the proof of concepts people were making for like how the sheep could theoretically be overhauled. And it ended up being such a nothing burger. They were just like, yeah, black sheep now spawn in cold biomes. What ones spawn in hot biomes? I can't even remember. Because I know it's like white and grey and whatnot in the neutral ones. But it was so nothing. Kind of crazy. Also, this reminds me of classic Minecraft generation with all the beaches everywhere that are like 2 blocks high. So you could never actually leave them without breaking stuff. I wonder if I have hay fever. I'm really suspicious that I do nowadays with how much I've been sneezing and reacting. There we go. I hope me blowing my nose into tissues isn't like insanely loud, because I do turn it down for that, but I don't know if that's like within the range of hearing within the stream still. If you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching. Please join my Discord server. It's linked in my description of most of my videos and some of my streams. I reuse a lot of stream settings for the series, you know, so I can just press reuse and then add 1 to the name, add like 1 to whatever the number is. But you know, these, whatever, I give up, I'm tired. They need giant snowworms, like a sandworm, but in the snow, so it's legally distinct. Playing Minecraft, but if I see a cherry grove, I have to stop streaming. Challenge. Brackets impossible. Come on. Like, do be funny. Do something. Give me something. I feel like I'm trying. And it was hard. But I tried. 'Cause it's Minecraft. I don't think we're gonna have any luck. Well, thank you for peeping the stream. Thank you for peeping the stream. Or not. I see 2 people watch for about 5 seconds each. Sorry, I'm trying to... It's buffering. Ugh. I was trying to see if I could, make my webcam turn off when it's not in active use, but it looks like I can't. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do enjoy streaming. Even if there's no one around, I do it because it's relaxing. Like, not for any other reason. I'm not even hoping to become like a streamer or anything. I just do it because I've had a stressful day. Look at that weird ghost creature. But it's just a cow. Or as a lot of kids that I hear at my work say, moo cows. But yeah. I'm gonna do more in the future. I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.